Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to do a video talking about Code Vein, or as my friends and I call it, Chode Vein, because we're very juvenile. In case you can't tell by my videos, I'm a big idiot. So, my good buddy Eric, aka Hesh, he downloaded this on Game Pass, and he said, you know, I have a physical copy. I really don't need I have the digital copy now, I don't need the physical copy. Do you want the physical copy? I said, definitely. So he was kind enough to mail this to me, and we just played through it together and finished it today on Valentine's Day. What that says about me, I don't know. It's pretty much a lighter version of Dark Souls with anime characters. And to be completely honest with you, we skipped a good portion of the cutscenes. So your character wakes up, doesn't know who he is. There's all these people around that are like vampires or some crap. This is the best way for me to put it. They all have lost their memories. You can pick up memories throughout your quests and then restore them. They're called vestiges. It shows you like cutscenes, and then you can in turn restore those vestiges and use them as like skill trees. And each thing you unlock has different skill trees, and you can purchase little skills from the skill trees and then combine them or mix and match them and stuff like that. Upgrade your armor, upgrade your weapon, buy and sell things. There are some side quests with NPCs, but it's pretty much like a easier version of Dark Souls. So if you've played Dark Souls, it's a third-person action-adventure game with RPG elements. This one is also multiplayer, which is good. Obviously, I played it with Hesh. And if you don't have someone to play with, you can actually go into your base and just get an NPC to come with you. And that's pretty cool. You could switch out the NPCs. They have different abilities and different weapons they use and are better at certain circumstances. The bosses are pretty cool. Nothing amazing that I would say, wow, this boss is really ingrained in my head, or I'm going to remember this one. They're all sort of generic. Some of them feel a little like rehashes from Bloodborne or Dark Souls. It doesn't have that creepy element Dark Souls has. I've always said Dark Souls reminds me of an action-adventure game with RPG elements with horror. Because in Dark Souls, you don't know what's around that corner and everything feels creepy like it's going to kill you. This really doesn't have that. It sort of has that lighter sort of anime feeling to it. As well as in the Dark Souls games, especially the first one, everything sort of is connected to each other. This is more hub-based. So you're in your hub and then you just warp to the new areas. You can go to each area after one another, but it's not, I don't know, it doesn't seem as tied in, I guess is the best way to put it. There was a couple sets of bosses that were annoying. The last boss was a little annoying, but we did get through him after a few tries. Nothing is overly crazy that you're like, oh my god, this is so bad. One time I got frustrated with this, it's almost like a Ornstein and Smo ripoff. It's this fat guy who shoots fire and this thin girl who shoots ice. And they tend to kind of gang up on you. So they were annoying as a boss. But overall, we didn't have much trouble with the game. We leveled up a lot. We got a lot of the skills and upgraded our armor and our weapons and stuff. So it tended to be pretty easy compared to something like Dark Souls. But it didn't have the heart or the charm like Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3 does. Trying to think what else I wanted to say about it. If you like anime, I would say you'll probably get more out of it than we did. I love Dark Souls. I would give it a 10. I would give Code Vein about a 7 when I'm in the mood. When it starts to frustrate me or something stupid happens, I would give it like a 6.5. The only other problem we had with it was there was a couple instances, and I don't know if it was from the servers or perhaps it was just the certain areas. The game would like lag really badly, and then we get like hit. And there were points where some of the enemies would do these, and this happened a lot in Dark Souls 2. The enemies would do this 360-degree hit. So they'd swing while you were behind them, and then just spin around and sort of hit you at the same time. And it was like, come on, really? Like, you hit me from anywhere? I can never get behind you? So that was a little annoying. Some of the levels were kind of interesting. I liked the last set of levels a lot. It reminded me of Dark Souls in terms of the layout. The worst level, probably in a game I've ever played, about halfway through, you're in this place that looks like Anno Londo from Dark Souls. And I'm sorry I keep referring to Dark Souls, but it's very similar. And the whole area looks the same. And it's just big ways you can walk, like steps and areas with turny steps, spiral stairs, and it all looks the same, and you get so lost and you don't know where to go, and you're constantly going up to one area and then dropping down to another, but they all look the same, and it's huge. It was horrible. The game was so bad at that point and samey that I was wondering what the game developers were thinking. I was like, up to that point we were having a lot of fun, and then we got up to this set of levels, and I was like, this is so bad. And then we just dreaded going back to that part of the game. So, as I said, overall we enjoyed it. We didn't really follow the story much. I thought it was okay, but very airy-fairy anime kind of nonsense. So if you're not into that, you're probably not going to like it. Some of the characters were interesting. Some of the NPCs were kind of cool. I like that you can customize your guy a lot and make him look stupid. So, overall, I give it a 6.5, 7 out of 10. If you like anime and you like Dark Souls, check out Code Vein. I'd recommend it, especially if you have Game Pass, because it's on there so you can play it for free. It's also on PS4, so it was cool. I appreciate my buddy sending it to me, but it's not something I necessarily would go through again and like pick up all the vestiges for the good ending or anything. I think I'm kind of good for a while with Code Vein. So that's it. Pretty cool. Hesh wants sex. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.